Roads don't go anywhere. Roads don't go anywhere, they just lay on the ground. Cars driving down the road, they go somewhere. In much the same way, sentences aren't about anything. Only minds can be about something. Sentences are just strings of symbols, which, if the mind understands the symbols, can interpret the symbols, and the mind can become about what the sentence is symbolizing. Truths, on the other hand, are different. Truths have to be about something. If a truth could not be about anything, then it would have to not be about itself. And if a truth could not be about itself, then we would be able to say all truths that are not about themselves are not about themselves. And that would be a truth. And would that truth be about itself? Well, if it was about itself, then it would not be one of the truths that it's about, because it's about truths that are not about themselves. But if it was not about itself, well, then it would be one of the truths that it's about. So as you can see, truths not being about themselves is an incoherent concept and creates paradoxes. And truth must be the ground of all being. For even if there were no physical things, it would be true that there are no physical things, and that truth would exist, obviously independent of all physical things and independent of our minds knowing it. No physical thing can exist without a truth about it, making it true that it exists. Meanwhile, truths can exist without physical things making them truths. For example, there are truths about perfect circles, that the circumference equals the diameter times pi. Neither perfect circles nor pi can exist in the physical universe, yet there is a truth about them, and that truth about them would exist with or without our minds attributing aboutness to it, or even knowing that it was true. If this proves that truth has aboutness, and that aboutness is a mental state, then it proves that truth is a mind. And if it proves that truth is the fundamental ground of reality, then it proves that the fundamental ground of reality is a mind. And I won't go so far as to say that it proves the existence of God, but it would prove something very significant about the fundamental nature of reality. And then afterwards you could decide whether or not a mind that grounds all of being qualifies as God.